Hello and welcome to this edition of Holiday News. We lead tonight with an angry mob in suburbia. Cynthia Marley was startled yesterday afternoon when neighbors suddenly descended on her house while she was preparing the evening meal. The gathering crowd became increasingly hostile and began demanding that Mrs. Marley bring them, quote, figgy pudding, unquote. When she failed to yield to their demands, they started chanting, "We won't go until we get some," and then shouted, "Bring it right here." Police were summoned and finally able to disperse the angry mob after they convinced Mrs. Marley to give in to the neighbors' demands. Happier after being fed, they repeatedly wished the Marley family a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And now we take you to our annual visit to the Questsoft Test Labs to see what new and exciting gadgets they have for us this year. Take it away, Frank.
Thanks, Chris. Once again, we're here with renowned inventor Dr. Q Westhoff to show us the latest in new technology. In addition, it's Bring a Bank Employee to Work Week here at the station, so I have with us Miss Beth Lehem from the 8th National Bank. Beth, how did the bank get its name?
I understand they were a little late in getting started up.
I see. Doctor?
Sorry.
What do you have for us this year, Doctor?
Well, this year, Frank, it's been particularly interesting. We've invented the cell phone identificator. What this does is it tells another person whether you're talking on the phone or saying hello to them. Prevents a tremendous amount of
I
embarrassment.
can imagine it does.
We've also invented...
Doctor, what's this?
Oh, who left that there? Well, this is a truly remarkable invention. But I'm not sure it's ready to be introduced yet.
What does it do?
We started out with a device for geocoding that would allow the user to go back in time and see when the geocoding took place on the date the loan closed.
Fascinating.
But it's become something much more powerful.
What do you mean?
Well, when you put this on, it allows you to look back into your immediate and distant past.
Fascinating. Let's give it a try.
Oh, no. We're not ready yet.
Let's just get a volunteer.
A product tester?
Oh, I'll do it.
You sure?
Great!
All right, well, just put it on.
Okay. Like this?
Flip a couple of switches back here.
Can our viewers see what's happening?
Yes, your viewers will see what's happening.
Wonderful.
I'm here to announce that a great employee of the bank, Edith Smith, has recently taken ill and will no longer be able to continue her employment with the bank.
Oh, poor thing.
She was getting a little strange.
I hope she recovers.
We will miss her dearly. She was good. If you wish to call her right, please contact the Sun Valley Sanitarium. And that, of course, leaves a very important position to be filled, supervising our HMDA submissions. Any volunteers?
Beth, you'd be great for the job. Will you do it?
What an opportunity.
You'll be fantastic.
Great growth potential.
I guess so.
Then it's settled. You'll start tomorrow.
Yay! That was incredible. How did you do that?
Well, somewhere along the way, we came up with a way where we went beyond just geocoding, but we were able to look back at significant points in a person's life. And I'm not sure why.
Yeah, that was the first day of my current job.
Well, we can try it again. We'll have to reset the machine.
All right, in the meantime, we'll send it back to the newsroom and Chris.
The Salvation Army announced that it will use barroom bouncers and professional wrestlers at its Chicago collection locations after the latest incident in which a bell ringer was attacked. Detectives at the scene said the victim suffered serious injuries in the incident. According to witnesses, 2 members of the nonprofit organization A Month for Peace pummeled the bell ringer so they could run collection efforts for their charity from the prized location. A spokesman for the organization responded to reporters, quote, "I guess this just wasn't our month," unquote. And now we go back to our reporter in the field, Frankincense.
It looks like we're all set to continue our test. Beth, are you ready?
Sure.
So, Beth, are we going to make it on time this time?
I'm working as hard as I can. There's new error codes. They're still not putting in ethnicity. I have incomplete files in this darn software system.
Enough! I hired you to do a job. Now do it and quit making excuses. I thought you were promotable.
But Mr. Neeser, you don't understand.
It doesn't matter. If you're going to make it here, you'll have to find a way to get your work done on time.
Yes, sir.
Bah, Humda!
Wow, that was not very good. What was that?
Yesterday. But it's okay, he's right. I need to get the work done. Though I don't know how. I volunteered for this and I'm going to make it happen.
There's one thing we haven't done yet.
What's that?
A product tester discovered that this sees into the future.
What?
You mean that I might be able to see if this decision to become the Humda person was right for me?
Possibly. I really think we should get one of the testers to try it.
Oh, please, please, Q, let me do it. I need to see if this is going to work out for me. Please, I beg you.
Well, I guess, but none of us were willing to try it.
It's worked so far, let's give it a try.
Okay.
I'm here to announce that a great employee of the bank, Beth Lehem, has recently taken ill and will no longer be able to continue her employment with the bank.
Quick! Get my smelling salts!
We're having a little emergency here. We're going to throw it back to Chris in the studio. This is Frankincense at the QuestSoft Labs.
Continuing with other news, reliable sources at the North Pole have informed us that the elves staged a work stoppage earlier this week to demand monetary compensation and warmer workrooms. When confronted on the issue, Santa issued a statement that the stoppage has been halted and all toys will be delivered on time, thanks to a new agreement with the Oompa Loompas. I understand we have an update on the condition of Miss Lehem at the QuestSoft Test Labs. Frank, what do you have to report?
Thanks, Chris. Things have improved dramatically over here at the QuestSoft studios. Beth is shaken, but not stirred.
Oh, it can't be. My life is over. No, why did I do it?
It's okay, Beth. Everything's going to be
No,
fine.
it won't. I was lied to. All my friends got promoted while I've been suffering in this job. I just thought if I did all the work, I'd get recognized. It's too late. My future's determined. Why, Humda? Why? Liars! They turned against me.
Your life isn't over. There are people out there that are doing Humda and thriving. Humda processors, compliance officers.
That's not true. There's no fun there.
No, it isn't, only if you don't change things.
Well, what do you mean?
Here, this is Humda Relief. Many people have found that helpful.
Doctor, what's happening to the machine?
Oh! It's never seen that before. It's having a nervous breakdown.
Look, the light is blue. Beth's future is changing, but could it happen that fast?
Well, there's only one way to know for sure.
I'll flip the switch. Wow, I guess it worked.
Thanks, Q. I think I'm ready to go back to work now. I don't know how to repay you.
Just pass on the kindness to somebody else.
God bless us, everyone.
God bless us, everyone indeed. That does it from here. Back to Chris in the studio. Frankincense, out.
Once again, our visit to QuestSoft has restored our Christmas spirit. I can't imagine what people would do without their products. Well, from all of us here at Holiday News, have a Merry Christmas and a joyous holiday month, wherever your travels might take you. Good night.